Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Storytime with Smiley. And as you know, I am Smiley. I am so happy you came back to see me. So go ahead and grab those pillows, blankies, and plushies and find that seat. And we'll get started as soon as you return. Welcome back, friends. So for the last few weeks, we've been talking about how we're enough. We don't need to add anything to us. We don't need to take anything away from us. How the world would not be the same if we were not in it. How sharing our story helps our friends to share their stories. And how to appreciate our names, how to appreciate our favorite things. Today we're going to talk about what happens when someone tells you you can't do something because of the way you look. How does that make you feel? Probably not so good, huh? Maybe you're too clumsy. I heard that one a lot growing up. Oh, you can't play sports. Well, no, I wasn't good at sports, but I was good at other things. Or you can't dance, or you can't do this or that or whatever. In life, people will tell you a lot of times you can't do something. And that can make you feel really, really bad. And it can be by the way they perceive you to look. It can be whatever. And so in our story today, our friend is told that he can't dance. So let's see what happens to him and let's follow him on his journey. The story today is Giraffes Can't Dance by Gilles Andre and Guy Parker Rees. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awful crooked and his legs rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoot off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns to skip and prance. This year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, the rhinos rocked and rolled, the lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor. The lions saw him coming, and they began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, all the animals sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. Soon he crept off from the dancing floor. He started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and alone. Then he found a little clearing. He looked up to the sky. The moon can be quite beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass. Listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways. He swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived with Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer we've ever seen. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head up and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." All right, my friends. So, understand this. We all have a special dance inside of us. We all have a special song that's inside of us. When we have the right music, when we have the right notes. And you know what that music and that note is? That music and that note is the power of love. With the power of love, you can do anything. When you walk in love, love gives you confidence to do those great things. Love is a superpower, my friends. This has been Storytime with Smiley. I am Smiley. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, you matter in this world. Why? Because you are one of a kind, unique design. And if no one else has told you this, I love you. Why? Again, we said it. Because you matter in this world and you are one of a kind design, and the world would not be the same without you. And I'm so happy you stepped into my world. Storytime with Smiley is a part of the Uniquely Night podcast. You can follow me on social media at Uniquely Night Podcast. You can also visit the website at www.uniquelynightpodcast.com. And until next week, my loves, sweet dreams and enjoy the rest of your week.